있어요. 감사합니다. 마지막 게임이에요.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And no, this is not an unboxing, but we will be setting up my binder for Yeonjun's new album, No Labels. It is December 1st, so this video is very delayed because his album dropped November 7th, but I wanted to wait until everything was officially out. And as far as I can tell, I think everything that's been announced has been announced, but so it's safe a little bit right now to say I think I'm okay with setting up my binder. Also, I have not did a binder setup in quite a while, but I did collect a lot of things for Tae's album and Jimin's solo album when they both dropped. So of course I thought it would only be right to make sure that I do collect for Yeonjun's solo album. And I'm very happy for it and I'm very excited for it. I might have went a little bit overboard with the collecting. As you can see, this is what I have so far for his album, and does not include the other things, but we're gonna set up and let's go. Okay, so this is a new binder. This is Yeonjun's album binder. I swapped it out for his other binder that he had. I randomly got this binder from Meow Cafe. This is one of their dust-proof binders. They were doing a sale, was it last month or the month before? Where technically they're dust-proof ones. They were not discontinuing, but they weren't going to rebrand it until like March of next year. So I decided I need to get one. They didn't have hardly any colors left by the time I made the decision to get one, but they had black, and I feel like it fits him pretty well. So I got one. The only downside to this binder is that it does not fit my shelves, but it is what it is. So let's start. I hope it's in frame. Also, once again, sorry for the lighting, but it's like snowing outside and it's just not giving much natural light as I would like. So this album has been everything to me. I'm gonna try to talk about it as I put everything together. He has a lot of fucking album PCs for this. This is Starlight. So I've already put in sleeves the amount of sleeves that I think I need, and there's 8 total, I believe, which should be enough. Probably too much. It's probably the most I've ever collected for Yeonjun in terms of album-wise, but this is his solo album, so I wanted to do that. Also, he had 7 versions of the album, which I complained about. He had, is it 7? I think it's 8 actually, because now the figurine version came out. So I think it's 8 or 7 versions that he has of this album. I complained, but did I get all the versions? Yes. Do I have some extra copies coming? Yes. But that's neither here nor there. So if you watched my last video when I said I think I was not going to stop collecting, I probably lied. Or maybe it just doesn't count when it comes to Yeonjun, because I don't think I can ever stop collecting Yeonjun. But here we are. So this is a generic setup. I don't want this video to take too long. This is a generic setup for his album. So that just means that I'm just putting away everything that I have already secured, just so I can keep track of everything. And then as the PCs come in and as I actually put stuff together, then maybe I'll be able to rearrange it to see if I want to go by concept or if I want to go by whatever it is. Now, in my defense, I didn't get everything. I didn't get concept photos, but that's okay, because one of his versions, set B, I believe, comes with a photo card set of like 36, and they're all concepts. So that will make up for the other pops that I did not get that I know are concepts. So we're gonna start. So only thing I didn't put in was a single page, only because I'm gonna actually put a cover, because I usually do it to separate each album. And because I have enough versions coming, I can decide I'm gonna eventually cut something up. I have enough albums to sacrifice one. So we're gonna start with the simple one right now, which is the first version is like the set A, B, and C. As always, and how I feel like most hype groups do, it was 1 out of 3 for each version. So, you know, we only get 1, but that's common for most hype groups, or big hit groups, I will say. I don't know about every other group because I don't collect for the other hype groups. But for big hit groups, usually it's only 1 out of whatever. So I don't think that'll ever change. I think I have enough fillers. So if you've listened to the album, I hope you enjoyed it, because I fucking loved it. My favorite song is Forever and Coma. Coma specifically because the lyrics for that one is literally like, it's like partially dissing, like it's like shitting on everyone who had a problem with his gum, which if you had a problem with gum, you know, I hope you step on a Lego, because gum was everything. And it's like, he came back and he's fucking amazing. So, and he did top 10. He did make it to 10 in the Billboard 200, so I'm very proud of him for his first solo album. So here's set A, so A, B, and C. And then this one we're gonna go with, there's like, 2, 3, 4, 5, I feel like there's a Weverse albums of course. There's 2 for each A, B, and C, so that would be 6. So I don't know any of my polls, so like I said, I don't have any on hand as of yet, but I'm hoping that it won't be too hard. I haven't traded anything. I do have his signed album that I got from their shop, and then I also have this one Target album, which they were both set A, which is the big one, is the first one that I showed you. And of course I did get the same PC twice, because why not, even though they're from 2 different stores. But it is what it is, so I haven't traded anything. And then if I'm right, I don't know, because I am really bad when it comes to reading inclusions on albums. I just bought because I knew I was going to get, so at the end of the day it didn't really matter, because I knew I was going to buy his albums. But I think if you get a set, I think there's 3, if you get a set of his albums, so set A, B, and C, I think you get, there's like 3 Weverse Global Pops. And I think you automatically get it if you bought a set. So because there's 3, we're gonna put it here. And I ran out of these midway, which is kind of sad, so I have to go and get some more and make some more, but I ran out of these fillers, so I'm kind of sad about that. But anyway, I also love his promotion that he did for this album, with the stuff that he did prior to it coming, during, everything. That's why we knew a figurine version was coming, because he had a little figure, and you know, obviously that might be his thing. Like, he did the same thing for gum, it was technically a figure, so maybe that's his thing going forward. It's gonna be figures, which is fine with me. Now the next one is, he has a trunk version and a figure version. So and these are the only ones that, these come with 4, and then the figure version come with 4, and you're automatically guaranteed 4. So I thought to put them on the same page. Like I said, I don't know what they look like per se, particular. I mean, I have a template, but I haven't really like focused too much on the template. So, sorry, but I'm just gonna put them on here. Like I said, I haven't figured out if I'm gonna go by concept, theme, or whatever, like same outfit, whatever. But I knew that I was getting pieces. I don't care if one page has him doing the same in the same outfit. I don't care, because it's Yeonjun, and you know how I feel about Yeonjun, so that's that. So we'll do the trunk version, and then here we'll do the figure version, just because. I also thought it was unique how he did like almost like a filmography for his music video. So he did like 3 videos together, so it's actually not just one, which I thought was very, very unique. And then I watched his behind the scenes, and I just felt the time and effort that he put in to do this album. He sacrificed having vacation time to work on this album, and the fact that, you know, he worked on this album in between doing a tour. They just did and just all the promotions between, they were doing a tour. They had just finished up almost a US tour. Then they had to drop Star Kiss, which is their Japan comeback. Then he dropped in between, starting back up the tour for the Asia the Asia part of the tour. I think it's Japan and all that stuff. And then he drops his album. So it's like, to do all that at once, he has no break. But I am very grateful for this album. This album is everything to me. I love it to death. Also, I want to say the one Let Me Tell You with Danielle from Cat's Eye, that should have been a whole video. That little bit was not enough. That chemistry, them dancing, it was beautiful. I really thought she would have had more lines in it though. I thought she was actually going to be like a feature, but she wasn't like a feature, but it's okay. All right, so next page I have is for the photo card case. So if I'm right, there are 8 for the photo card case, because there's technically 2 versions of the photo card case, and they come with 4, if I read it right, because it said 1. It said, if I'm right, I think there's literally 2, so that would give me 8 PCs, if I'm right, if I read it right. Is this the right? Yes. No, it's not. If I read it right, then it should give me 8 PCs. So I don't know. And it was so funny. Well, not funny, but after the music video, it said part 2 coming soon, and I'm thinking, don't come too soon. The amount of money that I spent just for this comeback alone, no, let's not do that. Let's wait a little bit. Oh, did I run out? Did I run out? Hold on. I hope I had enough filler just for everything, but I think I do. So I really do hope whatever part 2 is, it doesn't come out no time soon, please, because I need to recover from the amount of money that I said I wasn't gonna spend on albums. But it was fun because it's been such a long time since I bought albums. I feel like for Sanctuary, I bought the only set I bought was, I think I just bought the solo version, the set that comes with all 5 of them, that one. But I haven't really bought albums in a long time, so to buy albums is interesting, especially because I don't have room for them, but we make exceptions. Then the next thing is, what is this for? I feel like this is for Lucky Draw. So these I switched to double-sided because I think once it gets towards the back, this is mostly all the pop. So this is technically all the album related stuff. Up front, it's only because it's just easier for me to remember that way. And then all the pops and Lucky Draws are gonna come to the back. So for this one, we got the Lucky Draws, which are, if I'm right, there are 9 total. Don't ask me which stores because I can't remember, and usually 90% of the time I don't care. It's just, I just got them. I didn't care what they look like, so. But anyway, back to his album. I love it, and I would love to see him perform any of those songs. I would love to see him perform live. Maybe whenever they go back on tour, he'll do it. But if he doesn't, he doesn't. But I did watch all of his performances for the music shows, and I just love his aura, and it fits him. Now I know some people may or may not like his album, but I just want to say that it fits the personality of who he is. This music fits who he is. He is an individual. He's very unique, and we figured it out with Gum. But his stage presence in his album reflects who he is as a person, and I think I love it. And like I said, this music is not everyone's taste, and that's fine. But you cannot knock or deny that this is who he is. Like, this music relates to who Yeonjun is. If you hear this music, you can't say, oh, that's not Yeonjun. That's Yeonjun pretending to be. No, that's Yeonjun being Yeonjun. That's all I'm saying. And then these are all pops, if I'm right. So the last thing that I think they announced was Dear My Muse has Lucky Draws. So I don't have a real way of putting them, but I'm gonna put them with all the Dear My Muse ones, because he has the regular Dear My Muse pop, and then he got Dear My Muse Lucky Draws. So, am I in frame? I hope so. But if I'm not, that's gonna suck. But I think I'm gonna put Dear My Muse. He has 2 Cacao Talks. Everything was almost like double. So Olive Young had 2. The YouTube gift is 1. The Masinas, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but that's 2. I got one of the Weavers Japan Lucky Draws. I know there's 2 of them, but I just picked 1. CU Pop is 2, and then this is a Chinese pop, and then Target. I do have his Target PC. I do have his I do have his Target and his trunk version. Both of those, I do have those PCs, and I do have one of the set Bs. So this is 9, that's 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think this is 18 exactly. If I'm right, this is 18 exactly. So I think we did good. So think that if this fits, then I won't look for any more, but I could be lying. So we are gonna do, here, let's see. I'm just gonna put these in like this. Like I said, this is not the end all be all because I don't know officially what everything looks like. Some of the templates are not even like updated, so he did perform at Mama, I know, which that's what he fucking gets, and that's what he deserves. And especially the lyrics for Coma being performed at Mama, yeah. If you haven't read the lyrics to Coma, you should, and it'll make complete sense. So we'll put the YouTube gift here, we'll put Cacao Talk 1 and 2 here, we'll put Olive Young here, and then I will put the Japan I have to draw here because there's 1, and then the rest of these will go, wait, did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3. No, I did not. It is exactly, look at that, it exactly fits. But this, I don't think I need to get any more PCs, but if they announce them, I might. I think there are some that I did not get, so I'll have to look, but that won't be a while. Look at that. And then finishing off, so I did do it right. So finishing it off, these would be the pops, and then this, there's 36 PCs in his part B. So of course, I don't care if they're concept, they're gonna go in because it came with his album, so anything that comes with the album is going to get put in this. So I think 9, 18, 27, 36, yes. And that's it, guys. That was a very quick video. Let's just go through this one more time. So this is Yeonjun's No Labels binder setup. I'm so excited for these PCs to come in. We have so many pages. Is ridiculous. He has so many versions. I cannot believe he has so many PCs, but I can believe he has so many PCs. And this is just gonna be for the part B. But thank you. Let's end it on a pretty face. Let's go back to that. Wow, thank you for this quick video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. The next video will probably be when I eventually put everything away. I do have some other PCs coming from all over. So as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video, whenever that is.